Hey fam, how's it going? Thank you for joining me in this reading. This is an all signs tarot reading. All signs, all souls, all good. Then while I was shuffling, I've pre-shuffled and we'll cut the deck, plural, together. But while I was shuffling the archetypes, this one just like nonchalantly rolled out, fam. So we're just gonna roll right on with it. What do you say? Thank you for joining me either way. I do appreciate the company always. Oh yeah, fam, we got some stippling this round. The shadow, the unspeakable, the unwelcome, the denied. Although every card in the archetypes deck has a shadow potential, this card asks us to delve into the qualities of the shadow itself. We often think that the shadow can be purified, illuminated, and made right through effort and achievement. However, it is typically the case that our lofty pursuit of ascension and perfection is the very source of shadow material itself. By rejecting parts of ourselves and the world, we begin to separate from the whole. Rather than getting to know the qualities and content of our shadow, we busy ourselves with avoiding its presence. This is denial. When this card appears, it is time to take inventory of those things you've been denying. When the mind responds with, no, anything but that, you are touching shadow. Find support for this deep inner work and move toward the shadow with patience and compassion. For some reason, while I was reading that, it was like this kind of jumped a little bit, this symbol down here. Maybe I'm just crazy on that one, but that's okay. So I don't know about you, but I've struggled with this idea of, oh, I deserve this, or, oh, I'm deserving of all this good. Oh, I'm deserving, you know what I mean? Affirmations and thought processes alike, right? Because it's like, well, what does it matter what we, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, it's probably kind of like a distaste that I was raised with, right? Something, someone, some TV show when I was a kid or something put that into my head. Someone guilt tripped me and trained me to be a people pleaser, right? And that's something that I've been working on. Maybe you can relate to that. But it's like there's still been something, you know what I mean? There's still been some kind of hitch for me on that I've been trying to figure out. I've been trying to work on. And, I also kind of been noticing like these spots and stuff. I'm pretty sure we see that in other cards with color though. I was so distracted by the stippling at first, I didn't even really. But at the same time, it almost kind of reminds me of like snowflakes. I just thought of bullet holes in the armor. Like, that's where we admit that, not defeat. No, not defeat. That's where we admit that we're tired of fighting. Who are we fighting at this point, fam? What battle are we still feeling within, and why? Right? Okay. Let's go ahead and cut the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck now. No weird feeling there. I'm going to pull two. because it wanted to do others, but I continued to let it drop. And while I don't believe in coincidences, I'm going to reshuffle and see what comes next, because I feel like there was a different card that wanted, be honest with yourself. I feel like there was a different card that wanted to come through. I also feel like whatever this is the final step. It's the final thing that we're working on. And while I don't want you to feel like you need to be absolutely perfect for your dreams to come true, for everything to come to fruition, I do feel like this is, instead of noticing all of the dings and scuffs in your armor as you're taking it off because you don't need it anymore, acknowledge how much strength you've possessed this whole time to even make it this far. Whatever the ending is, it's okay. It's going to be okay. May you be surrounded by support, and if you don't feel that way, may that feeling end soon. I love how complimentary that is. Oh, wow, I just felt like doing that. Instead of having it face down, we get to see the, wow, first time for everything, fam. This is the bottom of this deck. I don't really look at that during these readings, so I love this card, though. Isn't this card so pretty? Oh, that person looks cozy. All right, we're gonna stash that there with them. If you haven't been able to feel comfortable, not only in your own life, but your own skin, it's time to move away from numbers and the opinions of others, the fear. Because, like, if you're worried about what others think of you, that's more so about you already judging yourself. Regardless of the bullying and crap that you've had to listen to throughout your life, that was then, this is now. Why are you carrying it with you? Be nice to yourself. You're more than allowed to be nice to yourself and take care of yourself. You don't have to be obsessed with yourself, but even obsessing with yourself can be, it's not an automatic narcissistic role of the traditional stereotypical sense. Whatever fears or trauma, right? For some, it's about the superficiality of it. Oh, we have a kitty incoming. Gonna come right on through like Godzilla. Oh, she's looking at me. And I'm looking at her. Okay. The vibe that I'm getting from this card, fam, is like, is that phrase, what is it? Is it Mark Twain? That whole, like, dance like nobody's watching. But there's a lot more to it. It's actually in one of the cards in there, so we'll see if it comes up at the end. But you know what I mean? Love like you've never been hurt. Live like it's, I don't know, I can't remember the whole thing. I've always, like, known the part of dance like nobody's watching because I'm a dancer and I'm a singer with massive stage fright. So that's probably why I'm always choking around when I sing in this, on this channel, right? God forbid somebody judges me. Right now, this is giving me very much so a 10 card, even though it's 37. But, you know, the 3 and the 7 equals 10, fam. What? See, listen, I have dyscalculia, or however it's pronounced. So that's pretty darn spiffy. My brain was like, you can have this. I did it. But also 6 and 4 is 10. And wait, what? 12. 2 6s go into 12. That's where I was going. What is happening right now? Can my brain calm down? Okay, listen, we're gonna read the we're gonna let the book have its part, because I still feel compelled to do that, if you don't mind. Endings are inevitable. As humans, we tend to see things in black and white, forgetting to account for all the gray in between. There's someone in your life who's begun to fade away, or maybe they're gone altogether now. Don't fight it. Real relationships are not the same as fairy tales, the fairy tales we know and love. There are no neat and tidy bows to tie things up at the end, leaving you satisfied. Acceptance isn't easy, but it's a thing you need to work toward. We create our own closure. Something you're having difficulty letting go of. Treat your body like the palace it is. You've been feeling self-conscious as of late, but the answer isn't to change anything about yourself. The answer is to learn to love the body you've been given. Avoid those crash diets, that extreme exercise, or any other unhealthy behavior. Take strides toward a healthy mindset that accepts yourself as you are, not what you feel pressured to be. And that doesn't even actually have to be, a physical situation. I think it's still running along the theme. Running along the theme. All right, moving on. Fam, let's see if we can get some clarification. Let's do this. Okay. Boop, ba-doop, 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 boop. That card that was bent in half, that's the Two of Swords, and it's not coming out this round, fam. So, we are, however, starting with the dang Nine of Swords. Fam, what the bleep? There's been a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear and worries that you're struggling to let go of. It's like talons stuck in your flesh. You know who's really good at that? Do you know that kitty laying right over there? She feisty. I got a feisty girl and I got a sweet peepee. They're both calicos. Anyway, moving on. For one thing, in this dark night of the soul that I'm seeing here, that I've been struggling to not notice for a minute, is that they're dressed in white. Which tells me that the things that you keep beating yourself up about, the things that you keep struggling to not worry about, to not, lie awake at night, to not have dark nights of the soul, it's all in your mind. You're dwelling. And you don't belong there. The swords can represent wisdom gained, clarity. So why are you turning them against yourself? Why is your subconscious still being allowed to be so, excuse me, confirmation belch, as Haley would say. Why is your subconscious still being allowed to abuse you? I like affirmations. They're a free resource. You should go look in the mirror. Look yourself in the eyes. And tell yourself that you love yourself. Say, I love you, insert name here. And if it feels hokey, if it feels cheesy, so be it, fam. This is your mind. This is your life. And you are the only one in control of your happiness. Nobody else should have that kind of power over you. You can love, you can care for, and respect others. May you be surrounded by those who do the same toward you. But your happiness is up to you. That's hopefully why you surround yourself only with people who treat you well. Right, kitty? Yeah. Kitty sneeze. That's confirmation. Whatever it takes, fam. Especially, like, if it's not detrimental to you. Why are you so self-deprecative? Deprecative? What in the what? Words, man. Words, okay? Okay, so chapter 2. There we go. All right. So to those who have already moved on from that, thank you for your patience in my babble fest. To those who are still stuck in chapter 1, this is completely a choose your own adventure. It's called your life. May you be the only one at the helm. And the only cost to moving on and manifesting your hopes and dreams, especially the good dreams, is your old self. Wait, no, I don't want it near that. Like 12, 13, boosh. Chapter 3. What did I say? The 3 and 7 make 10. Baby, come on now. Are you kidding me? It's time to evolve. It is time for you to be and feel. I'm blending words again, basically. And live fulfilled. You're doing the work, and you may have some struggles, you may have some moments, but may you also be catching yourself in them. May there at least be that yin-yang action, you know what I mean? Kitty sneeze, right? Balance. These recent planetary shifts and retrogrades, we just exited the heck out of Scorpio season. There's been so much growth and transformation. A lot of us, I've been saying it because we've been feeling it, right? Very discombobulated. However, it's been presenting for you. If you didn't believe in it, what are you doing in the tarot section of YouTube? Hi. I'm right here with you, fam. It's all good. I love you. So, let's go ahead and follow through on all of this, okay? Because as long as you keep doing the work, whether others realize it or not, these are some weird kitty sounds happening tonight. It's working. Your work is working. Done. Right? When you need to make adjustments, your intuition, your instincts are like, what if we just, make that little adjustment. It's good. Evolution, right? As long as it's your want, your choice. Don't ignore the red flags ever again, fam. Don't say that, XYZ only to do the frickin' MNLO. Wait, what? MN, what? I just did things all kinds of backwards. I'm telling you, even when they're letters, fam, even when they're letters. I'm joking because of the Roman numerals. Anyway, moving on, I swear. I swear there's a method to my madness. Don't worry. Chapter 4. Oh, we got 2 10s on the board, and 3 and 7 makes 10. As far as I'm concerned, you know this. This has been a lot of work, and you've put it in. You have been determined. You have been putting in your passion and drive and showing courage and strength. You think these are light? This person looks weighed down. But they're almost there. You're almost there, fam. You're almost there. And the fact that this came first tells me there's some joy and fulfillment and celebration before this cycle is quite completed. I'm pretty sure that last time I was saying that you're going to begin seeing your seeing your manifestations and change in the 3D soon, if you haven't already. Blessings every day, fam, even if they come in the form of epiphanies, right? Darn tootin'. What's coming up underneath the 9 of Swords? The 5 of Swords. Are you worried about it always being a battle, an uphill battle? There's always something, right? Oh, it must be Tuesday. It's a day that ends with Y. There's always something. Well, in certain regards, you're not wrong. Life be lifing. But why would you continue to experience the same things if you don't want to? If you've learned, if you've gained all that wisdom, why aren't you trusting it? What if this is healthy competition? Huh? Just like 2 6s go into 12, 2 5s go into 10, and we got 2 10s right there. A 5 and a 4 go into 9. Apparently I can do this all day. This could not only be healthy competition with all these worthy opponents. First of all, what competition? No one can compete with you. There's only one of you. Why is your ego helping you to compare yourself to anyone else? You need to tell your ego to shut the fuck up, okay? Like, shut the fuck up. You got shit to do. There's too much life to be enjoying to be sitting here in our cozy ass bed wearing white. The white of innocence and purity. Not only are those worthy opponents and healthy competition, you are worthy. And that takes us right back to the topic of deserving, doesn't it? Boosh, I did it. I'm right on back. I just keep bringing it right on back. Damn, that feels good. I love tarot. This is so much fun. What about underneath the death card, fam? Boosh, and be reborn. That's what I'm talking about. Fam. You're giving birth to new ideas, to a whole new life, to manifestations. What do you think the Empress needs or wants? Do you really think those things aren't fulfilled? That they aren't met? Shit. Come on now. Oh, that cat is doing some cat business over there. And she also has the sunny background, that yellow background of the sun. Her hair almost blends in with it. This crown tiara, whichever you prefer, I'm gonna go with crown, is of stars, golden stars, and there's a golden scepter knobby-dobby thing there. There's so much light. And most of us, when we look up at the night sky, I mean, I live in the Pacific Northwest, so I mean, you know, like they talk about the aurora borealis, and I'm like, I see clouds. But I got a heck of a good video at one night. That when it first began, I got video, man. That's pretty darn spiffy. I was standing there like, whoa. I usually miss out on the meteor showers. We all do up here, you know what I mean? You gotta go somewhere the heck else, all right? There is love here. And all, like, you know, all, like, no, never all silliness aside, not with me. I'm sorry, but no. But in all seriousness, there's self-love and being surrounded by love. That can be one of your affirmations. I only see love surrounding me. I only feel love surrounding me. I understand that love surrounds me. And I don't want you to think that you need to be specific. I only feel that I am surrounded by love for me. You're not a third wheel in your own life, fam. Baby doesn't need to be putting baby in the corner, okay? You think this baby... No. No. This is a very nurturing, loving vibe. Please stop being cruel to yourself. Please stop holding on to old habits that no longer belong to you. If you don't want them, let them go. And if you've been working on that, this is your encouragement to keep going, because it's doing its thinging. You know, it's doing the thing. What's coming up underneath that first 10? Boosh. Wow. Okay then. Shit. We got 2 5s, fam. We got the 2 5s. Those are very interesting major arcana that are playing with us this round. Look at these two just hanging out side by side like, yeah. Uh-huh. And I can't help but notice, pardon my nails, my hands are so just... Those are... Kitty sneeze. Those are some pretty spiffy crowns, if you ask me. Aren't they? These two are very secure within themselves. There's no confusion. There's faith, understanding that the divine, you're not only connected to the divine, you're connected to it because it's within you. It's within us, fam. You have just as much right to it as anyone. Thank goodness. The universe is within you. You are the God of your reality. I don't mean to speak blasphemy to people, but even if you're Christian, why aren't you honoring the fact that the Holy Spirit is within you? That's not blasphemy for you, right? Same thing. Christ is within you. Just follow through on that thought. Respect it. Honor it. and bathe in the gratitude. You know what I mean? That you get to create your own reality. You get to live by your own choice. Sometimes it takes hard work. Sometimes you realize, oh, that really wasn't as difficult as I feared it would be. Right? How about this one? Here comes the sun. Do, 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 do. To new beginnings. Oh, here she comes. Welcome, Kona. It's very interesting that you choose to come play at this time. Oh, she likes to feign. I'm surprised she hasn't looked at me and been like, oh, you see me. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. She's silly. T minus, right? So you know what I'm noticing about these bottom cards? Red, 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 red. Or maybe that's orange. Close enough. This is a whole new chapter. This is like beginning anew. This is like being reborn. Whatever that means for you. Whether you're an actual teacher. Whether, oh, here she comes. Hi. Hi. Oh, you feigning again. Whether you're just sharing your wisdom with others. Whether you're vlogging or writing a book. Creating music. Maybe you're not meant to really know and be able to understand how much the guidance, the wisdom, the whatever, the example that you provide for others means for others. Maybe that's all okay. Okay, come on. Oh, she's giving me the orc face. Come on, baby kitty. Hey. I do believe she pulled an, oh shit. I didn't realize you were doing that again. This is a new beginning. We have 2 10s and now we have a 19 to join that 9. This is some incredible encouragement to come to come out of that darkness once and for all, to let go of it. For some, I think that for some this is a congratulations and a recognition of all of your hard work and how far you have come in your evolution. You've done the thing. You're doing the thing. Be fulfilled. What's the epilogue? That's 3 5s. Interesting how 1 falls onto the 4 card. That's also connected to one of the 10s. But again, we've returned to the swords. Stop looking back. I'm not going to tell you that you'll turn into salt. But the whole point of that is you have nothing to look back to. The battle's over. Put the swords up. They are now decor. Are you goth? I'm goth. Hi. Right? I guess you don't have to be. But, you know. I like to refer to this card, the 5 of Swords, as the fuck around and find out cards. If these people weren't cruel, if they weren't abusive, if they weren't the stereotypical narcissist owing other narcissists an apology for giving them a bad name, they wouldn't have had to find out. They wouldn't have been left in the past where they belong. That's their journey. That's their problem, not yours. You can thank them, to yourself anyway, for being a part of your journey, for being a part of your lessons and the growth in your soul and your wisdom. When I see this and the 7, I tend to think of them in the same because they're both holding swords, but then there's also 2 left behind. These ones, however, are on the ground. Don't worry about them. Whatever they call you, whatever they may be thinking, whatever you're worried that they could think, they have themselves to blame. You didn't make those choices for them. They did it. Let them have their own consequences. Get them off your back. Get them off your shoulders. I'm meaning it in a figurative sense. Hopefully that's all that's, going on here. You loved. You cared. Their words had meaning to you. But then you figured out that yours didn't for them. And they played their part in your 9 of Swords, in your training of being cruel to yourself. Our subconscious minds, that portion of our minds, it doesn't care. It doesn't have feelings or biases. It's trained. So when you're being self-detrimental, when you're beating yourself up, when you're being cruel to yourself, when your thoughts are being cruel to you, that was done to you. You weren't born that way. That was put into your mind. And you need to let them go once and for all. It's another checkpoint. Let every time that you have a shitty thought be a checkpoint. What? I don't need to be thinking that. What the heck? No. Flip it. Alchemize it. You are capable. That's what you're doing. Shedding that old skin, molting it away, and coming into the you that you do deserve to be. You've worked long and hard at this. And it's time for you to feel fulfilled. It's your right and privilege. Okay, what's on the bottom? To give is to receive. You are the gift. 4, 5, 6. Girl, I know you did not just put your nails into me, into my clothing to help her with this position in the bathing process. And now we're holding hands. Oh my God, I wish the camera could. That's too cute. Anyway, if only claws weren't involved. So, this person is holding a scale, balance restored. Rather than have people in your life who don't realize what they have in the palm of their hand, may you be surrounded by those who help you with balance. You know, like Barney, I love you. Thank you for loving me. I respect you. Thank you for respecting me. But I also feel the saying that reminded me of how it can also be like, I forgive you. Can you forgive me? Right? I've said it before and I'll say it again. They don't need to hear you say goodbye and whatever for you to receive that closure. Okay? Just, whoop, that went flying. Right? It's time to stop suffering the consequences of others. And I believe in you, fam. And I'm so thankful that you have been learning how to believe in yourself, how to believe in that higher power that you are connected to, that is also within you. Right? This is the completion of a very long and arduous and difficult journey. There are no comparisons, only inspirations, okay? And you are an inspiration to others. Okay? What are the extra notes? Let us see here. Oh, did I forget to? I think I forgot to pre-shuffle these though. Whoop. Balance. Read the fine print and or read between the lines. Someone's trying to be sneaky with someone. Either there's a contract being handed over that someone's trying to sneak and not think that you won't be able to understand the legalese. If anybody's not giving you a chance to show a contract to a lawyer, you need to throw it back in their face, okay? Laugh more, giggle more. When was the last time you laughed so hard you forgot where you were? You know what I mean? When you laugh hard and loud or whatever, and it's like, oh crap. Shouldn't do that in the library. What's on the bottom here? There we go. Never again. I'm going to put that there. You know better now. There's no turning back. You have passed the point of no return. It's okay to be thankful for that. You did a lot of hard work to get here. And it's okay to feel secure and proud in that. Don't give in to your ego, but enjoy the wisdom gained. Enjoy realizing how strong you truly are. You've made it. Now it's time to enjoy your life. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me, fam. I really appreciate it. You stuck it through to the end of the reading, and that's incredible, okay? One thing to keep in mind, I didn't even notice. Holy crap, that's right, I noted about the ego. Fam, look at me doing things and not even realizing it. Even the ego is meant to be a part of us. It's among those things that should not have control over us. But also keep in mind, fam, one way that you can know that someone just needs to stop talking to you, just whatever you're saying, just help does not equal dictation. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm confirming for you how you already know. You don't have to heed my advice. You don't have to agree with anything that I've said. Remember that with anyone else that's in your life, okay? Whether it's parents or bosses or your best friend or your honey, right? You don't have to be a selfish POS in order to feel secure within yourself, in order to understand that there's no comparison, that you have every right to take up space. You have every right to use your voice in whatever way you are able, fam. Okay? Oh, thank you. And always remember that I love you.